Intel Malaysia Sdn Bhd is a company that makes and distributes computer hardware and software. Wee Hu is Intel Malaysia Director of Global Public Affairs. In early 1972, a consultant encouraged Intel CEO founder Andy Grove to choose Penang, Malaysia as the appropriate location for the company's first offshore assembly facility. Today, Intel Penang is home to a 10-building high-tech complex that includes one of Intel's largest assembly and test locations, as well as a design and development center. The first part of the mission segment makes Intel's main goal of changing people's lives and working habits. The second feather of Intel mission statement is linked to the first thing it visit the company quality standard as a standard. Intel aspires to provide a product that provides more value to all of its stakeholders and customers than the product itself. Intel vision statement is if it is smart and connected, it is best with Intel. Intel Corporation vision statement demonstrates that it is all about quality and perfection.
Next is Intel Corporation marketing mix strategy. The marketing mix, also known as the 4Ps, product, place, promotion, and price. It's the combination of strategy, tactics, and tools used to support a firm goals in selling its product in certain target market. The first one is product positioning. Marketing mix identifies the organizational product inclusive of goods and service. Intel is popularly known for its microprocessor. However, the company also has other products such as memory chips and computing device. This product mix is a showcase of the company growth and expansion through the years. For example, as the company grows, new product lines like wireless technology are added to the product mix. Second is price strategy. Intel's prices are based on evaluation of market condition as well as the overall competitive advantage of the company relative to other firms in the semiconductor market. Intel has the following pricing strategies such as premium pricing strategy and market-oriented pricing strategy. Third is advertising and promotion activities. Intel promotes its product to consumer or end users of computing technologies and to direct customers who are mostly manufacturers of laptop, desktop and related products. Finally is place and distribution channel. The place where Intel reach and transact with target customers are identified in this aspect of the marketing mix. This transaction define the distribution strategy and distribution network of the business. Intel shop is the most direct venue for the distribution and sale of the company's product.
I would like to present about performance analysis of Intel. For market share, in the second quarter of 2022, Intel was the clear winner when it comes to laptop CPU test benchmark result, accounting for 73.7% of the result.
It is competitor analysis. First competitor analysis for Intel is Advanced Micro Device (AMD) are in Sun Valley, California. AMD is known for a variety of products including servers, depot chipset, embedded processor, and microprocessor. AMD dominates the graphic processing unit (GPU) sector after acquiring ATI technology in 2016. Next competitor for Intel is International Business Machine (IBM). IBM, one of the first computer firm in the world, was a pioneer in computer technology during the 20 countries having been formed in 1911. IBM used to make computer with Intel processors, but it has since sold that division and is now selling its own servers and mainframe with its own CPU, directly competing with Intel. Samsung is a well-known multinational corporate with numerous business divisions. It beat Intel as the leading semiconductor manufacturer by revenue in 2019, but Intel reclaimed the position in 2019. Samsung concentrates on semiconductor for cell phone and data center, whereas Intel products are mostly for desktop and laptop. Samsung is expected to replace Intel as the world's largest chip maker in 2080. Samsung produces semiconductors not only for its own brand but also for Apple, MacBook, and various other manufacturers. Nvidia is known for producing some of the largest GPU, cryptocurrency, and SoCs system on a chip in the industry. Nvidia, founded in 1993 and headquartered in Santa Clara, California, is slowly building its own name in the gaming business by releasing protective table, protective laptop, and protective Android TV.
For market growth, Intel to invest $7 billion in new plant in Malaysia in creating 9,000 jobs. They also invest more than $7 million in a new chip packaging and testing factory in Malaysia.
Next is SWOT analysis. First is strength. Intel's strength includes a solid alliance with Microsoft, high efficiency fabrication technique, and Scala economies. Microsoft Corporation, which lead the desktop operating system industry, has a long-standing cooperation with Intel. The success of the two companies is due in part to this collaboration. Intel, for example, continues to profit from the high profit margin of its chip design for the market-leading Windows operating system. For the weakness, Intel is still the industry leader, but maintaining that position necessitates resolving the company flaw. Intel limitations include a lack of presence in the mobile industry, a reliance on Windows machine, and a lack of business diversification. Microsoft and Intel have a good working relationship. Next is Intel opportunities. Business diversification, product development for the mobile industry, and processor flexibility are among the opportunities accessible in Intel external environment. Example, Intel can develop semiconductor product to target new area of the home appliance industry. Three strategic variables that decrease or end business are identified in this section of the SWOT analysis. Rapid market shift to mobile computing, mobile processor competition on ARM, and PC market competition on AMD and ARM. Because of the popularity of Windows system, Intel dominates the PC CPU industry. However, the corporation is facing an increasing threat from the rapid market move to mobile computing. Mobile device sales, for example, are increasing as PC sales drop. This situation poses a challenge to Intel, has struggled to get a foothold in the mobile device chip industry.
For segmentation, there are 4 parts. First, geographic segmentation. Intel efficient in the international market. Second, demographic segmentation. Segment based on 2 primary demographic criteria such as prospective customer income and life cycle stage. Third, psychographic segmentation. They will split potential buyers into distinct groups based on personality, traits, and others. And fourth is behavioral segmentation. They will using behavioral characteristics.
Assalamualaikum, my name is ASAQKEL from JURU HALAM. Today I want to present my part. There is the suggestion of the company marketing mix strategy of the Intel. Firstly, my suggestion is from the target market. Intel is the most successful silicon chip maker, including Dell, Apple, HP, and Lenovo. So the Intel main competitive edge has been the design and introduction of new chip. Intel is known for the dual-core, Core 2 Duo, i3, i5, i7 CPU and others. Second is the Intel pricing strategy. From my opinion, Intel was promised its consumer that is the top processor maker in the business, and as a result, this pricing have been contest, and result is maker dominant is a 70% market share. Okay, for the third is the Intel position strategy. Intel was headquartered in the Santa Clara, has been most 63 countries as a following venue of the company. Firstly, the Intel shop, the IT reseller, and third, the authorized seller of embedded product. Okay, for the third is Intel promotion strategy. Intel promote its product and to the end user of computer technology as well direct buyers, who mainly laptop, desktop, and other computer manufacturer, such as from the advertising, which the public relation, and direct marketing. Okay, for the fourth, Intel distribution channel strategy. Intel has 1.6 million Instagram followers, 4.8 million Twitter followers, and 37 Facebook likes. They are active on the social networking site and post frequently. They post value image heavy, including information and new item and service. They are showing.
I would like to present about conclusion. In conclusion, Intel company has managed to come up with remarkable improvement in the computing field since its inception, contributing to its current prosperity. Its success in the semiconductor and microprocessor areas, for example, is unrivaled to this day. Instead of the marketing the brand, the corporation now focus on its customer. Intel want to pursue consumer of the quality of its product in order to gain their trust. Intel need to explore new market and build operation there in order to maintain its existing performance.